Hey you guys, welcome to my channel, Heyoka High Priestess. I'm Christy, a seer, healer, and a Heyoka empath, and I have a message for you guys from God. It is important. It is about your calling, and yes, each and every one of us has one, a purpose, and it is specific to us, and God is saying, I need you guys, and I need each and every one of you, and I will show you your calling. What will bring you soul and just soul and self fulfillment, like wholesomeness, like your happiest of your happiest, because you're standing then in your purpose. All right, so let's hop in. I know my hair is like beep beep on top of my head. Oh my gosh, I hope everyone's doing really well, you guys, okay? Not but. All right, let's go. All right, so God has a specific calling for you. That's my title. He will reveal it, and yes, literally will show you. Okay, your purpose is non-negotiable. So if you're watching this right now and you've been feeling misunderstood, confused, which we all have and get there sometimes, or like something in your life just isn't fully aligned, this message is for you. Okay? Because what's coming through is very clear. You are not here just to work a job and get by. You are here to be something specific to you, your calling, your passion that you may or may not know what is meant for you. He will show you. So right now you are being called into it, you guys. Each and every one of you, like down to every single person in this world, he's saying, he has a specific calling for you over your life, and you are completely of value and is needed to seriously like, raise the vibration. And without you, without you, it's like missing a piece of like where our world it has been shifting to. Like so that like everyone, it's like everyone has a spot. Right? It's like without that you there, it's like we're not running properly. That's what I was trying to get to. So we are needed. And I just think like sometimes we feel like, oh, well, I'm not important or something. No, every single person, God has a specific, like where you know, when we're like, oh, I don't know what I want to do for my career or something, or like, I don't know if I'll be good at that. He is now going to tell you guys and show you an image. He's literally going to show you an image, with what you will be the most successful at. That is meant for you, even if you're like, I've never done that before. But then you would like take strides to, right? Just like anything, take a course. But that is going to be like your most fulfilling, soul fulfilling, happiness, like confidence, because you will be so great at it. You just don't know at this point right now, but he is going to tell you. Because he also is saying some of us think that we are in our purpose a little bit, but he's like, okay, that's not exactly it, but like thank you. And sometimes people just think it's like their job, and he's saying no, like he's saying no, I'm going to show you, and what will bring the self-fulfilling, like I said, but also like the right income for you. And he's really trying to show us it's like where our spirit is going to be so fulfilled, right? Like it's like being on top of the world because your soul is in the right place. It's like being right place at the right time, and it's like freedom, and you're going to be excellent at it. To some people, like even in their jobs that they're like, maybe they're making even lots of money, all right, but they're like not happy. Or even they try this avenue of like maybe even Reiki, and it's like, so the split you're feeling, you might be feeling a little bit of a split, or not as motivated, and that's normal also too, to like have your highs and lows. But so a lot of you already have a life that works, right? Or has been working, because it brings in the money or something, right? And that's normal. So you have a job, a career, a way to survive, right? Maybe you've been doing it for years, but deep down you know something that's not who you are. It's not the whole fulfillment. It's not wholesomeness, right, for you. and or it just became a routine because that's what you've been doing so long, right? But that's not soul fulfilling. And God is saying, I'm going to give you what is soul fulfilling for you. It's not what you were made to be, okay? And that's why you feel the tension, because you're living between what feels safe and what feels true. So what you were taught versus what's true, okay? At some point, someone told you, that's not realistic. You can't make money doing that. Be practical. Oh, I've been there. I'm sure a lot of us have, you guys. And even we maybe have thought that, right? Because that is how the generation before us, like our parents and society worked, were taught. And that is why we were breaking these limited beliefs, okay? And God did say, he's like, that generation, why it's so important to disconnect and accept them for who they are, but disconnect from their mentalities and following them, because they were not... it was just not the time nor the era for them to step into their soul fulfillment, you guys, right? That's why our generation has the opportunity. And I'm not saying not all of them, some of them can, if they want to choose to change their mentality, if they want to put in the work, if they want to believe that they can, then of course anyone can. It does not matter it doesn't matter your age. I'm just talking in general why our society then has such a certain mindset, right? It's like your worth is your work, and then it's like the woman, sometimes stays at home, whatever. But they're just not as free, open thinkers as we are. It really is, you guys, like not landing on us. Like we have the opportunity because we are the ones to be shifting into the new world, which we've been doing, right? And you see, like a lot of people are, like, look at all of us on here, and it's believing in yourself and not fearing the unknown, and not fearing to step into truly what you want to embrace and feel happy with, okay? And yes, sometimes, and I think that's where God was allowing people to make their choices. And now he's like, look, I am going to show you like what it is, because this is when how our vibration gets so high, and we can move into a happier, more successful, but without burdens and without anger and all of that. We will be more at peace. That we're moving back into the harmony of this world, you guys, to make it a harmonious world again. How God made it from the first place. Okay, so I know that sounds like extreme, but you guys, how else do we start to become better, like as a whole, without judgment, with all those things? So as we had our parents or whatnot, or just, the older generation, like maybe telling us like, that's not practical, all these things, even down to teachers and whatnot, which is like, really? So, but God is saying that wasn't truth. That wasn't truth. That was their limited. That was all they knew, you guys, right? Like over time, like we learn different things, we grow, we expand. So, and that's fine. We're not saying that they can't change those thoughts or anything. I'm just saying that era was not the time for us, for what we're in now. Okay, to really set into what we are meant to be as a whole being, a whole soul, and be taking action and being so happy. So then that was their limitation, right? And you carried it like it was yours. And we have, you guys, we have carried that. Like even, like when you're like being in the family business or you, like your father was a doctor, you had to become a doctor, and you're like, oh my God, I don't even know. Like, I don't like science. I don't like I don't like math. I don't know. But we felt burdened by that, and then what happens then? And then we feel that stress that we have to be something, and we have to and when in reality, it's like, no, because you were never made to be that. You were never made to be that, or whatever someone's telling you, right? So we have lost that sense of like, what do I love? What do I need to be? And then society alone is like, here, you need to work because you need to pay rent, and you're right. Okay. So it's like, but we're really not as happy as like we can be. Okay. So we're releasing that because that wasn't true. God's saying, no, just release that. It's okay. I'm working on them. Like if they want to step up, they step up. Okay. That was then. So now God is saying the actual truth. Here's the truth. If something lives inside of you as a calling, it's because you were designed designed for it, okay? Whole being, and obviously your soul. That's why our soul is always wanting more, or we're always grasping for something more. But what happens then? We don't know really what that is, right? We don't take the time to actually like find that out. We then distract. We then, want to get in a relationship that's toxic, that ends up being toxic. We're doing substances. We're what have you. You guys already know the drill. Okay, so your soul, or God is making it to where you already are designed for it. God is saying you were created intentionally by him to express something specific in this world. Everyone has a specific calling, okay? And we need each and every one of you, seriously. So the difference that changes everything, there are two paths in your life, all right? Your profession, what you learned, what you're skilled at, what sustains you, and your calling, who you actually are, and which will be soul fulfilling, pure happiness. No need for substances, no need, pure happiness. Because you will be in what you were designed to be and do, okay? So here's the difference between those two. Your job takes energy from you. Your calling gives energy to you. And that is true, you guys. But I will say, you guys, how much energy I have after I do my read, because this is a part of my calling, and yes, you guys, it can grow from that, right? Of course, but this does make me happy. And I am serving, helping others, right? And when we are in that, when we're in what we know to be is right, even if it's we don't have all the likes or whatever, no, because you are in a purpose that is you feel passionate about, that you care about, right? Even certain people that you're around, you don't feel drained after it, you don't feel oh my gosh, I need to literally go fully recharge my life because that just took it out of me. Sometimes it's going into even nature and whatnot, you feel rejuvenated. And that is how God wants you to feel with your calling, okay? Which you will. Okay, so your job takes energy from you. Your calling gives energy to you, okay? And when you're in that high vibrational space, your abundance flows to you because you're higher vibrational, higher frequency, and you're showing the universe I am happy and I am fulfilled. So more abundance will come to me. That's just how energy works as well. So even when it requires effort, and all things require effort, but you'll enjoy it, your calling fills you up, fills your cup up, fills you instead of draining you. So how you actually help the world. A lot of you are asking, how do I make a difference? How do I help people? Right? The answer is simple. You become your calling, okay? You don't need to be famous. You don't need millions of followers. Okay. When you operate in alignment with who you truly are, your energy alone creates impact. And that is true. I've even seen it with my channel building. And it's even me, I don't know, releasing things that are not trying to even pressure myself to I have to be on here. No, it's when I have an idea, or obviously when God downloads and I'm inspired and I write and I create and then I give forth, way more impactful than the other way around if I'm just trying to push it, because you're in alignment. So why you matter more than you think, okay? Really, you guys. You might think if I don't do it, it won't matter. Right? If you're that everyone else can do it, I won't do it. It won't. It's that whole I don't need to vote thing, But God is saying no. Each of you are a piece to this puzzle that I need. Okay. So saying if I don't do it, it won't matter. That's not true. Okay. You are one of one. All right. Which means your calling is one of one, specific to. Okay. No one can replicate what you are here to do. God has you designed, your DNA, your specific DNA. No one else has your DNA blueprint, your marker, right? Of what you were designed for. is going to be, the calling will be specific to your skills. It's like being a specialist practically, and like, you know, no one else can replicate it. Okay, think of it like that, because that's what it is. I mean, that's what I was being told. So no one can replicate what you are here to bring. All right, and if you don't step into it, the world misses that piece. Like I said, misses the piece of the puzzle. Okay, so what happens when you say yes? Okay, what happens when you say yes to the calling? Your calling. Okay, when you step into your calling, everything starts to shift. It like does. Your clarity increases, your fulfillment deepens, your life begins to align. All right, because you're no longer forcing. You're no longer forcing your life, because you're flowing in it. Okay, there's a level of fulfillment here that nothing else can replace. All right, guys. So how you move forward? There is no one path. Some of you will transition quickly. Okay, some will build it alongside your current life, right? So even some might have to like hold on to the job that they have now. But just remember, you guys, this will bring you that full fulfillment, okay? And then everything else around you, it will grow, because you are in that higher frequency to even, and that energy level is going to surround you, like, and your family. All dynamics change, they shift, they become more abundant in all ways. So some will build alongside your current life, some will carry both. Okay, so all of that is valid, but what matters is this: you stop ignoring it. You guys, this is the time. If you want to be fulfilled in happiness, we have to direct our lives and position ourselves into that calling. Okay, God will show you. So the excuse that has to go, you cannot say, non-negotiable, guys, you cannot say I don't have time, because your calling is not something extra. It's who you are. Okay, it's who you are. Because saying you don't have time for it is saying you don't have time to be yourself. Okay, it's stepping into like who you are, your truth. Okay, if you don't know your calling yet, then your next step is not outside of you. Okay, that's not where you're gonna find it. Not outside of you, it's within you. All right, and no, it's not only just that. I mean, because I know God is going to show you, but that is how it's going to be shown, within you. Now I'm going to show you how to receive it, how to receive the information from God for your calling. I'm probably going to look funny, so just bear with me for a second. Okay, so bear with me, guys. But this is how I was shown to say. Okay, so you're going to place your hands like flat, right below like the sternum, like here. So like right down from your heart, you'll feel it like here, and you're gonna place them flat. All right, and you're gonna sit and breathe in and out. And so you do this, right? So you'll feel it. It'll be like right under this cusp, okay? And you're going to sit in silence and ask. You can ask your higher self. You can ask God. So this area right here, you guys, below is your solar plexus. All right, this is the center, your power center. It's where of action. Okay, it's your truth. All right, sorry, moving. Okay, so the solar plexus is your energy center. We are tapping into the arcane energetic flow of your own energy, all right, from your own body. And so instead of searching outside, we are going to sit within. Okay, this is what, and then when we are sitting within that, breathing in and out, you are going to ask your higher self and or God, and you say, what am I called to be? What am I called to do? What will I be doing in my calling for now and for the rest of my lifetime? So asking to be shown a graphic, an image, please show me, bring me a thought of what your calling is to be, okay? And you guys sit through this for obviously a couple minutes, okay? You really need to sit with yourself, okay? You need to call in that power, and you're going to sit and listen. Not with your thoughts, not with your thoughts, with your body. Listen to your body, okay? So for some of you guys, you may come, you'll see a clear image from like the third eye, all right? So, and others, it may come as like a thought or a feeling or something that keeps repeating in your life, okay? And you keep sitting with that, okay? You want to confirm it. So, but this is the key. It will come from within. It will come from within you. It might be something that you already know, like that you already have always wanted to do, right? And be. And that's another thing. If there is something of that you've always believed in, but you were told you couldn't, it could simply be that still to this day, you guys, okay? And when this comes to you guys, write it down, draw it out even, okay? But God will show you, like he will show you, if you even sit and think, like you have been shown. You have been shown. You have been shown. There have been repetitive things, signs, synchronicities of even just like images. If you're watching like a movie or something, like God will show you in different ways, but this will just, you have to center yourself, you guys. You have to sit with yourself and ask. If you've never tried to ask God before, or ask your higher self, we all have a higher self, even if you're not believing, in fully in God, but you can say the universe. But please resonate, sit with yourself and your body and feel, and you will be shown. You will be shown, okay? Even I know this doesn't fully make sense, but we're gonna give it a try. I would love you to please try. If it's not coming all at once, it's okay. You are going to keep tapping in, and you guys, remember, sometimes we've already gotten, like I said, we've already gotten the thoughts. We already know, but we've dismissed it. We're like, no, that's not for me. I could not do that, but you can, because it might feel like it's so out of like what you feel your confidence level is, but it's for you. Okay. All right. So that, I know, I'm sorry, you guys, my little exercise for you guys was not that amazing, right? But you can totally reach out to me and comment on here, and I can help you further. But I know, sorry, I feel like awkward, like, I have to get better at that. But I hope that made sense. Okay, so, and now, why we are doing this is because there is a bigger picture. So now the bigger picture. This isn't just about you. All right, this is coming from God. Okay, this is not. I'm not just saying like this isn't about you, but it's not, you guys. Like we are here. We are here to serve, like to like give and receive, and it all, and like, and also to be in alignment with our actual soul resonance. Okay, with our real soul partner that God has for each and every one of us. All right, and this is why this is so vital, because you must come into what makes you fully fulfilled, and that raises your vibration for you to then be interlinked and closer to having that, like being closer to your soul tribe. And this is, you guys, this is even if you're already married, you have kids, all the things, okay? like, but it's really, each individual must like enter their purpose in life, and then you receive like that, the people around you, the environment could even change, because what you know to be true for you, you would see the guy. It's like seeing the path. You would know. It's like you would elevate all things. And if you are single, yes, you would come into alignment with your person, like, and it would be abundant. It would click in, because it's right for you. Okay, but yeah, you guys, it does start with us. And so instead of packing on all these toxic relationships, and then or trying to have a baby, think it's gonna make it better, doing I don't know, getting in the wrong career path just because it makes a ton of money, but being so unhappy, no, we're stopping that. God's saying no more, and he will throw in the towers. Like, he's not messing around. Like, he is like, I need you guys in placement of your calling. Your purpose is not optional. And if you're seeing this, it's your time. It is. If you are part of my collective, it's been your time. It's been your time. I'm telling you that right now. We do not align, and I'm talking like even you guys, the intentional ones that watch me and that really do care about this information. And then I'm sure there's ones, and I love you guys, and I love all of you guys. And even if there's ones that are watching just to like this bitch, whatever. Hopefully that's not happening. But it's also your time. You see? You see how God works? God, that's because God is also, maybe it feels like a trigger. Maybe it feels like you think you like don't like me, but like you're watching for a reason. You're taking in the information because it's also your time to wake up and know you can do this too. You're supposed to be stepping into a powerful like role, into something that makes you feel happy and fulfilled, that you want to get up and do and want to like and research and create and connect. And the biggest thing is connecting. And God shows you all ways, you guys. Downloads come in all different ways, okay? And also, you guys, if you are on here watching me, it's because you believe in these types of things that I'm talking about. Like even down to what I always say, divine justice, spirituality, healing, and the truth. And I think we should all, in that basics of the truth and believe in divine justice or justice, yeah. Because we have all been and gone through stuff that we didn't get justice for, that we maybe even thought that we shouldn't have asked for help. And we just said, no, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I'll be okay. That time is done. We are not playing small. We have not been playing small for a long time. And we all know that we have felt that urge in us. We want something different. We need a change, right? All of us. We want to grow. We want to feel confident and beautiful and strong and be able to just like speak our mind without feeling like we're going to get judged, right? And this is why God had me do this message, because he's saying how you're not going to feel, you're going to feel the confidence and you're not going to feel judged by what you express, what you say, what your calling is to step into, like what have you. It could be down to like growing crops or something. You know what I mean? Like, and that you never would have known that is your joy. That's your joy. God wants us in our joy. Okay. Because when we are in our joy, when we feel happy and fulfilled, and we, it's never outside. It's never a person or anything outside of us. Right. Until you obviously, are with your actual kingdom spouse, then yeah, but everything grows, okay? Everything grows. And you're happy and you're like you're just like, you are content, but in a happy contentness and then everything around you, you're like more happy to do. You see what I mean? Because when we are in our joy and feel happy and fulfilled, and we feel like we're in a very confident, healthy, powerful position, right? Because we know what we're doing. We're aligned with it. It's that I got it. Because you know it. It is your craft. It is you. It's your art. It is you. It is you, babe. No one can tell you differently, because you know it like the back of your hand, because you are designed for it. And that is what God wants for all of us.